information.
Computer science.
Computer science, I believe, is the best way to call it.
So if people don't specifically study game design, they can still grow up to be an amazing game designer.
Of course, I hope so. We're still trying. Yeah, you see lots of people are coming from architecture, physics, mathematics, philosophy. Lots of game designers don't have
Game design backgrounds.
like game design studies.
Yeah.
Very true. Very true. Like the people who started BioWare, they were doctors, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's the craziest story you have from developments, or craziest or funniest? You can pick which one. Aside from Diego, of course. That's we can't decide which one that is. I think it was personally awesome, just going into a room and being like, and then just putting that into the game.
We started. I don't think I can actually remember some.
Maybe the guy in SB Games that told he could develop the game in like a week. But it's not crazy, but it was funny, at least. We went to a game symposium here in Brazil. It's like the largest symposium of games and digital media in Latin America.
Oh, okay.
And we arranged to get a booth to show Porcunipine off to all the people on the event. And from the people on the event, there was like one guy.
There's always that one guy.
One kid, actually. He was, I would guess, like 12 or 11 years old. And he got to the booth and told me, hey, listen, how much time did you guys spend developing Porcunipine? Then I went, oh, we took, till now, back then we took around a year after the first version.
How long have you been working on it now?
Almost
a year and a half.
Yeah. Well, there's a lot of spaces in between the development. We weren't like full time developing for a year and a half. But
you have contract work and stuff.
But since we first got the Ludum version and started increasing the volume from the project, is like 1 year and a half or so.
Okay.
But well, the kid listened to me and said, "Oh, 1 year. I guess I could develop this in like seven days." He said to me. Then I was like, "Oh, okay. We're just starting out. We're learning things. So
I guess you're.
I guess you're correct.
You're better."
But
you have to watch out for the future.
Yeah, but he just stood there and played the game for like hours and hours. With all. Yeah, so it doesn't matter at all. So.
He's a kid. No one will listen to him.
But I should have said to him like, oh, so why didn't you develop the game? But no, I didn't.
And then we'd all be like, ooh, bird.
There's all sorts of crazy things that happens when you show the game to like completely random people. Like you had like the story of the professor, the lady who thought the game was all cute and stuff.
Yeah.
She was like, oh, this game is so cute, and someone like killed somebody in the ice lake, and they make like this long track of blood. She was like, oh,
yeah. It was really funny because in this same booth, in this event, there was like a lady. She was a academic professor. I guess she studied like game design or something like that. And she stood back, the people playing the game, and she just said, "Oh," and observed the game. But then somebody made like a triple kill, and then she said, "Oh," like there was these two O's, but so much contrast between them. It was very funny.
So when like oh to oh.
Yeah,
God.
exactly. Exactly.
We also have lots of like funny feedback on When we first launched an early access, a demo of the game, we had this huge feedback survey for people to fill in things that they liked, things that they didn't like. And some of the guys, like, we were just crack up. Well, one guy was so focused on the fact that the blue porcupine has like this butt cheeks flashing that he just answered everything like, oh, more butts. I need more of this character. Oh, please do dick butts. Was everything. Man.
Well, how do you decide which feedback to ignore in that case? Because I'm not sure if that would be a bad or a good thing.
Yeah, we just like average out. Like if everybody was actually asking for more, that's good for that's but just one.
The butt physics were heavily affecting performance. You can always say that.
Yeah.
7,000 frame per second butt physics. So, starting to close up. Man, I'd love that to just be, I go to an interview for a job, and they're like, so, we see this about butt physics? Yes, sir, and they were glorious. But, going back, so you guys developed the game, and you put a lot of polish into it, and then you got picked up by Curve. How did that work? Because Curve is known for making a lot of excellent games, such as Swapper, Thomas Was Alone. They do a lot of porting and working with developers and bring this stuff to people's attention. That's actually how we got in touch. So, Curve, how did you guys meet and make the beautiful bloody baby that is Porcunipine?
Well, at some point when we were coming to completing the development of the game, we realized we probably would have to get some help to actually publish it, because like we mentioned, this is our first game on Steam, our first like quote-unquote real game, so we don't have any experience like pricing and doing PR and stuff. So we contacted some publishers that we felt like had the same vision as us, as to games and just mood and humor of the things that they did. And Curve was one of those like, we will send them an email, but who knows? But we were not actually hopeful to make a partnership with them. But yeah, they responded. They were super cool with us. We Skyped a lot, and the guys are super careful to the needs of indie developers. Like you said, they're developers themselves. They don't only publish stuff.
Yeah.
They know what we go through in the development process, when we need funding for this, we need funding for that.
Did they even provide feedback?
Yeah. Yes, of course. And much of the last stretch of development was really guided by them and like thought of with them, like what we should add to the game, what we shouldn't add to the game. It was like this creative process. And yeah, the guys do amazing work, not only with Porcunipine, but all the other franchises under their name.
Yeah, that's really cool. So, will we ever see Porcunipine on consoles? Like, where's Porcunipine going in the future? Is the little blue? Does everybody have like names? Like Porcunipine, does he have a name?
We didn't give them names. Some people sometimes try to call them by some names, but we thought that it was better to let everyone pick the names that they feel.
I got the chocolate cookie level. I got the chocolate cookie medal.
But for the future, we are planning to go to consoles. That is where we believe the game fits better. where this play style and this gameplay could shine more. And we're this is still a work in progress. We're still talking and planning how we are going to do it. But this is on the roadmap that we are planning for the game. And we are also planning to test and experiment with online multiplayer. We still don't have anything concrete for an online multiplayer right now, but this is something that we want to add to the game.
This is really a big research right now. We're trying to get it to work, trying to see if it will be a better feature for the game. Definitely. But yeah, that's what we have in mind right now. Like focused on consoles. We do want to get to consoles. We believe we will, because like Curve has access to all the consoles. Actually, they publish to everything.
All the consoles.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah,
that's the next step.
So Big Green Pillow, you guys made a game together. You guys enjoyed it. You're gonna keep making games together.
Yes.
I hope so.
If they don't fire me tomorrow. They won't.
They won't. I have the key to the refrigerator.
I'll take the coffee.
That's a very heavy threat, man. So yeah, any final words? Anything that you'd like to point out about the development of Porcunipine, or anything about the game that people might not notice but you think is just really cool?
I don't know. Actually, about the game itself.
I don't know. Just a personal thing. I just wish the folks that do get the game to play it like we really designed it, like with 3 other friends, and at least for one party night, and get everybody together to have like a very cool experience with friends. That's the best environment for the game to show itself.
Whenever we play the game with 4 people or more people, we have so much fun, you know, and we just wish that to everyone that has the game. So if you get the game, call your friends, buy some snacks.
Yeah.
If you drink beer, buy some beer, put on some music or whatever.
Yeah.
I have a bug report. Sometimes this sounds ridiculous. Sometimes when I would be battling the AI, we'd get caught on each other's butts, and so we'd kind of hold each other hostage, and we'd be tangled together until we could untangle ourselves and then shoot each other to death.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's actually a bug, but
It's a feature. The feature.
it's always nice when that happens, when you are playing on the ice level, and then it's like you are dancing together on the ice.
So romantic.
Yeah. But what you just said, I guess it's not a bug report, it's a butt report, right?
Oh, you had to go there. This has been Big Green Pillow and Nelson of GamesMatter. These are really cool guys. Support them, even if you can't buy the game, even if you don't get a game today. So even just a follow and telling them that their stuff doesn't suck occasionally. That really matters.
Yes.
Yeah, so support the developer, support your favorite indie developers, send them your love, and show them in the world games really do matter. Thank you guys so much for joining us. Bye!
Thank you.
Thank you. Thanks, guys.